Hello. Tucker and I have come to see you today. Tucker's been a bit grumbly because he couldn't see why Millie and William have been to see you and he hasn't yet. But we thought we had the perfect opportunity to talk to you today because Tucker had a tricky day yesterday at school, didn't you? When you went out to play at lunchtime, things went a little bit wrong for him. That's right. Tucker said his friends wanted to play running games. Oh, they had so much fun. They were running as fast as they could and racing, and they were really enjoying themselves. But there was a problem for Tucker there, wasn't there? I wonder if you know what it was. Well, Tucker only has little short legs, and he has a heavy shell to carry, which means that he is very slow. Turtles don't run. No, turtles don't run. So that made life a bit difficult for Tucker because then he had nobody to play with. And that made him feel really quite sad, didn't it, Tucker? So, do you want to show them what you did? Yes, Tucker tucked himself inside his shell. And he stayed inside his shell in the corner of the playground for quite a long time. He could have gone and asked one of his teachers, and I'm sure they would have helped him find somebody to play with who didn't want to run. And I think he was probably hoping that one of his friends would tap on his shell and say, "Come on and play." But his friends didn't because, of course, they were having fun running, and he didn't go and ask his teacher for help. So he stayed in his shell, and after a little while, he came out and he peeped. And he had a look, and he decided he was going to ask his friends again. So he went over and asked them to help him play. And what did they say? He said they said no, but they didn't quite say no. They said they would like to play with him, but they needed to finish their running game first. This made Tucker feel a little bit grumpy, I think, didn't it? And what happened then, Tucker? Yes, you told me that. Yes, you did, didn't you? Tucker used his cross, shouty voice. And he used his cross, shouty voice to say some not very kind things to his friends, didn't you? And his hands felt really wriggly. And he wanted to throw things. So he picked up some toys and things that he found on the field and he threw them. And you felt hot. Yes, because we often do feel hot when we get cross, don't we? Yes. And he said his face went really red, because sometimes we do go red when we're cross. So you were hot, you were red, you used your shouty voice to say unkind things, you threw things. Oh, dear, it wasn't going very well for you, Tucker, was it? No. So we thought about this when Tucker got home. And I said, I've got the perfect story for you. Because you are Tucker and you are a turtle. And I have a story called Tucker Turtle Take Time to Tuck and Think. So we sat down and we listened to the story, didn't we, Tucker? And you thought the children should hear it, didn't you? So we brought it for you today. Tucker Turtle is a terrific turtle. He likes to play with his friends at Wet Lake School. But sometimes things happen that can make Tucker really mad. Can you see that grumpy face? Look at his eyebrows. Don't they look cross? I wonder if you can make a cross face like that. Oh, you can. Well done. When Tucker got mad, he used to hit and kick and yell at his friends. His friends would get mad or upset when he hit and yelled at them. Tucker now knows a new way to think like a turtle when he gets mad. He can stop and he can keep his hands, his body and his yelling to himself. He can tuck inside his shell and he can take 3 deep breaths to help him to calm down. He can then think of a solution or a way to make it better. Tucker's friends are happy when he plays nicely and keeps his body to himself. Friends also like it when Tucker uses nice words or has a teacher help him when he is upset. So we've been practicing, haven't we, Tucker? Because it's good to practice these things when you're feeling calm. Because then it's easier when you're feeling cross because it's already there. You've been doing it. So he's been tucking into his shell like this. And then he takes his 3 deep breaths. He goes. And then he comes out and hopefully he feels a little bit calmer and doesn't feel that he needs to use his angry words or his throwing paws. You do, don't you? And then he might remember to ask for some help because that will make life easier for him. Oh yes, well remembered. There's another one that Tucker really likes. He likes to put his paw in front of his nose and then he takes a deep breath. And he pretends he's smelling a flower. And then he pretends he's blowing out a candle. And then he does it again. And that helps him to feel much calmer and more relaxed. I wonder if you could practice that too. We've got to go, Tucker. You want to stay with the children? No. But maybe we can come and see them again. Bye-bye.